guys, it's me, and I just got done watching the first episode of the new Monster High series. I really like it, and I decided that in addition to the anime shorts, I want to do a more long-form vlog series because I need something more sustainable on my channel. And basically, I don't think YouTube can take down something that's basically just me talking into a camera. I wasn't gonna do this because I don't want to give YouTube anything, but I decided that someone told me I should do something more content-y, and I kind of agree, so this is what I'm going for. Basically, I really like this show. I like the art. There are a couple things I find very weird, but we'll get into those, and those are more nitpicky than anything else. I like what they did with the characters. I like the 3D modeling. I think it looks really nice. I love not Laguna. I like Claudine's design. I like her hair, and they basically took these designs from the live action series, and I actually like the designs from the live action movie. I haven't seen it yet. I might see it. I do have a problem with Frankie being non-binary. Did have a problem with it. But basically, I realized that it actually makes sense because Frankie is based on Frankenstein, and Frankenstein is basically a jumble of parts from different people, and some of those people might be female, so it's possible that Frankie would at least be gender fluid because she's basically a bunch of parts from a bunch of different people, including men and women, so it does make sense that she'd be gender neutral or non-binary, but to me, it would make more sense to make her gender fluid, but it doesn't really matter. That's not the point. Basically, the first episode is about Draculaura, and I like the first half of the episode is about Draculaura, and I like the idea of her being a witch. I think it gives some much-needed development into her character. I don't like that they got rid of her accent. I think that's very weird, and I don't understand that. Which is also weird because they got rid of her accent, but they made Toralei British. And she's kind of in the show, and that's good, because if she wasn't in the show, I would not be watching it right now, because I decided that, she wasn't in the movie, and that kind of bothered me, because she's my favorite thing about Monster High. But I'm sorry about the angle. I'm using this, I'm using this, I'm holding my phone right now because I don't really know where I just found it, but the structure I usually put it on, I didn't know where it was until I started recording, and then I just found it. No, I can't do that. So hopefully in the future I'll actually be able to use that because I just found where it was. But anyway, back to Monster High. I like what they did with the characters. I like that Frankie's plot was basically that they were trying to figure, they want to figure out who they are because they're a bunch of different people and they don't know who they are, and they're trying to figure out their identity because of that, and I really like that. The only thing about the first episode and about Draculaura's plot is I feel like it's kind of forced, and I feel like them making witch magic forbidden for students or for monsters is basically just to force the plot and force her, because later in the season it's pretty clear she's going to have to tell her father about that, because they're setting that up, and Toralei is going to use it to fuck with her. I will really, really enjoy that because I love her, and I like her design. I like the barrette, but it's very forced. They have a dog, which is very cute, and I think he's adorable, and I like him. Although the minute they started talking about the ferocious beast, I got a lot of Tangled flashbacks. Because I was like, oh, this beast is going to be harmless, isn't it? Like, I got a flashback to the first episode of that show where I had the same reaction. Oh, this person, I might go into that show later because I like that show and I think he's cute. But and I knew that the dog was going to be harmless, but he's so adorable, and he has wings, and oh my god, it's so precious. I'm surprised the school lets them keep a dog. I'm surprised that the school didn't object to them having a dog, because usually in these kind of shows, the dog they would say, oh, the dog's not allowed. But they don't care. Basically, they don't fucking care that there's a dog. I'm really surprised they didn't introduce Laguna or any of the other characters. Like I said, they did introduce Toralei, which I'm very happy about. And if she hadn't been in the show, I wouldn't have watched it. But that was Monster High episode 1. It's split in halves, and it looks like next half is going to probably be about Claudine and another character. So there you go. If you guys like these vlogs, please keep watching. More anime shorts coming in the week. New podcast episode is up, and I look forward to seeing all of you.